Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to YouTube's live stream of Solanco girls basketball. Thank you for tuning in this evening for the contest between the Golden Mules of Solanco and the Cocalico Eagles. Tonight is senior night at Solanco High School. We're recognizing the seniors on both basketball teams this evening. For Solanco, you'll see number 11, Elena Yoder. You'll see number 30, Emma Urbine. You'll see number 33, Island Repant. You'll see number 35, Jenna Dumbach. And number 45, Lily Orbshat. And for Cocalico, we'd like to congratulate number 4, Allie Richwine, who is their sole senior on this year's squad. Looking forward to a good contest tonight. This is Lancaster Lebanon League basketball action. We are live in Quarryville, Pennsylvania. The Solanco Golden Mules girls basketball team versus the Cocalico Eagles and their basketball team. We're ready to get underway in about 3 minutes here this evening. We thank you for joining us. Kick back, relax, and enjoy an evening of ladies basketball. Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Solanco High School, home of the Golden Mules. We'd like to take a moment to welcome the community from Cocalico School District down to Solanco. We're looking forward to a spirited contest this evening. Welcome. The Solanco School District, the PIAA, and the Lancaster Lebanon League would like to thank you for your attendance at tonight's contest. We respectfully remind you that our focus at all times is on promoting good sportsmanship throughout tonight's events. The expectation here at Solanco is that sportsmanship will be demonstrated throughout this evening's event. Please treat everyone around you with respect, show class at all times, and have better than average character. This would include any and all actions towards participants, coaches, and officials. Everyone attending tonight's contest already knows how they should and shouldn't act and what good sportsmanship looks like. If you cannot control your emotions, please remove yourself from the contest. We'd also like to remind you that there is no flash photography this evening. We appreciate your efforts to make this event enjoyable for everyone in attendance. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise? And everyone, please remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem. And now for this evening's starting lineups. First, for the visitors from Cocalico High School, coached by Andrew Garrett. Senior guard number 4, Allie Richwine. Freshman guard number 10, Kirsten Shipton. Junior guard number 15, Izzy Mack. Junior forward number 24, Olivia Sensenig. Junior forward number 32, Nalea Souter. And now for the Golden Mules of Solanco High School, coached by Chad McDowell. Senior guard number 11, Elena Yoder. Senior guard number 12, Paige Phillips. Senior forward number 30, Emma Irvine. Senior forward number 33, Island Rapant. And senior forward number 35, Jenna Dumbach. Tonight's officials are Jeff Harrisman, Phil Rudisil, and Joseph Reddick. Good luck to both teams. We'd like to welcome those of you who are joining us live here on our YouTube live stream this evening. This is Lancaster Lebanon League Ladies Basketball, Cocalico and Solanco. Just about ready to tip off this evening. Solanco will put 5 of their 6 seniors on the floor to start this evening. Something of a new starting 5 for them. While Cocalico will march out their normal starting 5. Cocalico with 1 senior on their squad this year. You'll see her on the court right now, number 4, Allie Richwine. A tip goes back to Island Rapant of Solanco, who finds Jenna Dumbach. She'll control the ball for the Lady Mules. Lady Mules will look to set up and get off to a quick start here. Paige Phillips now with the ball. Over to Emma Irvine. Yoder sets the screen. Irvine comes off and finds Jenna Dumbach. And now Rapant with the ball to Irvine. Lots of movement here early. Paige Phillips is going to find an open 3 to start the contest. It's down and good. 3 points for Paige Phillips. Good start for Solanco. Paige has had a hot hand throughout this season, known for her shooting ability. Starts the contest out by draining a 3. And now Solanco on defense, and the Eagles moving the ball around the top of the key. That pass goes in to number 15, just off the rim. Dumbach steps on the line as she tries to save the ball and knock it back inbounds. Izzy Mack put that shot up just off the rim for Cocalico, and now the Eagles will inbounds the ball. And Mack has the ball, finds number 10. Her shot is off. That was Shipton's shot going off the top of the backboard. And we're going to have a foul on Cocalico. It's going to be a push on number 32, Nalea Souter. Foul on number 32 for Cocalico, her first, team's first. So Cocalico committing the first foul of the evening. Now Irvine has the ball at the top of the key. She finds Paige Phillips. Eleni Yoder's in the corner. Dumbach with the drive, finds Yoder, who is going to be called for, I believe, a push or a violation there. It's going to turn the ball over nonetheless to Cocalico. And so Cocalico has the ball coming up the floor. That ball's tipped away by Yoder, picked up by Phillips. She's looking for an easy two. She has it up and in. Good. Paige Phillips off to a hot start. 5 points for her to start the evening. Great defense there. Active hands by the Lady Mules. Shot by Souter. Good for 3. Getting the Eagles on the board. Solanco continues with 5 seniors on the floor. Paige Phillips is going to launch another 3 off the back of the rim. Dumbach's able to chase down the rebound. Drives in, her shot goes up, but before she was fouled, she traveled, turned the ball over to Cocalico. Into the game for Cocalico, number 13, Erin Henry. Freshman Erin Henry checks into the game here for Cocalico. Passes out of bounds off Cocalico. Oh, looks like the officials are going to confer and probably give possession here to the Eagles. And they do, they change it. So possession will be given to the Eagles there. Souter will inbound the ball for the Lady Eagles. Double team down low there comes. It's good defense. Sensnig had an opportunity there at the rim, but good defensive pressure applied by the Golden Mules. Drive by number 15 is off. It's going to be, looks like a jump ball. We're going to have some substitutions here. Into the game for Solanco, number 1, Nikki Trout, and number 34, Jade Eshelman. That ball's knocked away by Paige Phillips. Dumbach now with the ball on the press. She finds Elena Yoder down low. Her shot is off, but she's fouled going up. Looks like she's going to have 2 shots here at the line, and we'll see who the foul's on. Foul on number 24 for Cocalico. Her first, team second. And Yoder will go to the line shooting 2 for Solanco. First shot is off the back of the rim. Another opportunity here for her. Got 5 minutes to go here in the first period, 5-3 score. And Yoder's second shot rolls in. Her first point of the night. Give the Golden Mules 6. Back into their defensive set. Looks like we're playing a 3-2 here this evening. That shot from the outside goes off the rim and is rebounded by Dumbach. And she'll control possession coming up the floor. Looks to drive, passes out to Phillips, who finds Trout. Trout on the drive and kicks out to Dumbach. Just deciding not to take that shot. Instead, looks down low to Eshelman, but the ball's turned over to Cocalico. Shot up and good by Nalea Souter. Her 4th and 5th points of the evening. Does a nice job driving into the lane and finding a little opening to make that jumper. It's 6-5 now in favor of Solanco. Nikki Trout with the ball over to Eshelman. And we're moving the ball around the top of the key here. Now Yoder with the ball, she's looking to drive. Drive, layup, up, good. 2 points for Yoder. Good aggressive drive there by Elena. Confidence off that first drive where she got fouled. Took another crack at it, and that time the layup was good. Now Cocalico moving the ball again around the top of the key. 13, Erin Henry with it, the freshman. Back out to Izzy Mack, their big shooter. Her shot off the back of the rim. And the foul there is going to be on Jade Eshelman. Foul on number 34 for Solanco, Jade Eshelman. Her first, team's first. First shot goes off the back of the rim. Into the game for Solanco, number 21, Samantha Jackson. Junior guard checks into the game for the Golden Mules. This is now number 32's second shot. And that one's off as well. So 0 for 2, but rebounded by Sensenig of Cocalico, who goes down low. Can't see the number there. I think that was Henry, whose layup attempt is up and good for 2. Solanco a little dangerous with the ball there, but Paige Phillips has possession for the Golden Mules. She finds Jade Eshelman, well defended down low, and the ball's tipped back out to Jenna Dumbach. We're down to 2:40 to go in the first period, 8-7 in favor of Solanco. Foul on number 12, Paige Phillips, her first, team second. Into the game for Cocalico, number 4, Allie Richwine. So Cocalico's lone senior checks back into the game this evening. And Cocalico with the ball after that offensive foul that was called on Paige Phillips. Good hands, active hands by Phillips. That ball's on the floor and we got bodies all over. Cocalico ends up retaining possession. Active hands here by Solanco, forcing a number of steals here early in the game. But Erin Henry inside doing work. Her 3rd and 4th points of the evening, a freshman from Cocalico playing well tonight. Giving some energy off the bench for the Eagles. This is Jackson now with the ball. Jackson to Trout. Screen coming from Eshelman. Now Jackson. Jackson down low to Dumbach. That pass just a little wide. She finds Phillips, whose shot from the corner is just off. We're going to get a foul here on Solanco, it looks like. Number 1. Foul on number 1 for Solanco, Nikki Trout. Her first, team's 3rd. Into the game for Solanco, number 24, Ariana Cyberlick. So the freshman forward for Solanco checks in now, Cyberlick. Solanco's got to be careful here. They're in a little bit of a pickle with their foul situation. Already 3 early fouls for the Lady Mules. Three-point shot taken off the back rim. Rebound by Jade Eshelman of Solanco. She pivots out and finds Trout and passes over to Dumbach, and Dumbach will bring the ball up the floor for the Lady Mules. Her drive is up and good. A chance for three. Some aggression by the senior here. Shot good. Foul on number 4, Allie Richwine. Her first, team's third. And Dumbach to the line with an opportunity for a three-point play. And it's good. Solanco doing a great job driving the ball to the hoop and finishing here. Last few possessions, finding points close to the rim. Cocalico is moving the ball around the top of the key. They've scored both down low and outside here this evening. And that opportunity is just off. Foul on number 21 for Cocalico. Her first, team's fourth. Cyberlick now with the ball. She finds Eshelman. Dumbach in the corner, chance for three, up and good. Give Jenna Dumbach a quick 6 points the last two possessions. 6 points in 2 possessions for the senior guard. We're under 10 seconds to go here in the first period. And that ball's stolen by Trout. And she'll have a chance to get a shot off. But it's just a little strong off the backboard. Good first quarter of basketball here from Quarryville, Pennsylvania. At the end of the first period, it's 14-9 in favor of the Golden Mules. A good period by both squads indeed. Paige Phillips with 5 points for the Lady Mules. Elena Yoder with 3. Jenna Dumbach led her team in scoring with 6. For Cocalico, the freshman Erin Henry coming through with 4 points. And the junior forward, Nalea Souter, leading her team with 5 points. Take a minute to thank the coaches from both squads this evening for the amount of time that they invest in these student athletes. Without their investment of time, there's no way that we could have the quality basketball programs that we do on the floor this evening. So we thank, for Solanco, Coach McDowell, Coach McCardle, Coach Lovell, Coach Hershey, Coach Palmer, and Coach Green. And for Cocalico, we want to thank Coach Garrett, Coach Gingrich, Coach Laura, and Coach Engel. We appreciate the efforts of all of the coaches that are investing in the lives of our student athletes across the county. Second quarter action here from Solanco. Scores 14-9 in favor of the Golden Mules, and we are ready to begin. It's going to be Paige Phillips for Solanco inbounding the ball. A screen set by Eshelman, a little pick and roll action. Dumbach finds her down low, but her shot's just off, and now we're playing defense. It's Eagles 32, Nalea Souter. She's had a great game this evening so far. Just one quarter, already has 5 points. And we're going to swing it around the top of the key here and see if we can find some space. We have a traveling violation there on Cocalico. Solanco inbound the ball off the turnover. Rebound there by Cocalico after a lot of action on the floor. Number 10, Kirsten Shipton gets in the lane and drops 2 for the Lady Eagles. Trout with the ball up top. She finds Eshelman. Eshelman's drive goes out to Trout, who takes a shot from the corner, and it bounces in. 2 points for the sophomore guard this evening. And Souter with the ball for Cocalico. Souter to Shipton. Shipton finds Richwine, who dribbles in and loses possession. Repant there, taking advantage of the turnover. And Dumbach controls the ball for the Lady Mules. Trout driving in again. Shot just off, but Repant with the rebound. She's fouled on the way up. Looks like she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul on number 10 from Cocalico, Kirsten Shipton. Her first, team's 5th. Repant to the line here. Another senior on the floor for the Golden Mules this evening. Her first shot just off the front rim. Into the game for Solanco, number 11, Elena Yoder. Island's second shot attempt here is good. So the senior forward has her first point of the evening on her second free throw attempt. Now Souter has the ball for the Eagles at the top of the key, and Cocalico's been trying to create space up there this evening. Sensnig to Richwine. That shot goes off the back of the rim. Shot there by Shipton. Just off. Solanco has possession. It'll be Paige Phillips handling the guard duties for Solanco. Phillips finds Trout. Trout's drive is up. That shot goes over the rim. It looks like it'll be a turnover. Cocalico will have possession. .5:30 to go here in the second period. 17-11 in favor of the Golden Mules. Looks like the Golden Mules are going to be playing a little bit of zone defense here. Trying to force Cocalico for the outside shot. Instead, they force him into a turnover as that errant pass goes out of bounds. Mack unable to handle the pass from Souter. Trout's going to inbound the ball for Solanco. Trout to Phillips. Jade Eshelman finds Elena Yoder, whose shot goes off a little wide, rebounded by Cocalico. It's number 15, Izzy Mack. Now Richwine. And Shipton with the three-point shot off the rim. Battle on the floor is going to be a jump ball. I believe the possession arrow is going to stay with Cocalico, so Cocalico will maintain possession. And I believe we're going to have our first timeout of the evening. 30-second timeout taken by Cocalico. Second buzzer there. Cocalico is going to be inbounding the ball as they maintain possession on the jump ball. Solanco out to prepare to play some defense on the inbounds here. That pass goes to Mack. Phillips with active hands gets a piece of it, but Cocalico is able to grab the ball back. Once again, Solanco forcing outside shooting by Cocalico and looking to get the steals in the passing lanes. Great defense here by Solanco. Very active feet, very active hands, forcing long passes. Limiting space, defense working together beautifully here. Mack now drives to create her own opportunity, but her shot goes off. Eshelman gets the rebound and unfortunately falls and is going to be called for the travel, I think. Yes. Cocalico is going to have possession. They call a travel there on Eshelman as she fell. Must have rolled. And so Cocalico will have possession. Mack now with the ball. She finds Shipton. Shipton kicks it out to three. Thana Swigert, her first time in the game, and her pass is intercepted by Elena Yoder. Elena finds Paige Phillips, who takes it up and in for two. That's 7 points for the senior from Solanco. Loose ball goes out of bounds. Solanco keeps possession here with 3:30 to go in the first half. Solanco looking to build on the lead that they've established here in the first half of play. It's a good screen by Eshelman, a little pick and roll action. Just hasn't been there tonight for Solanco. Cocalico has been well prepared for that pick and roll action. They've really eliminated the opportunities for Jade Eshelman as they've rotated off of that pick and roll, that screen really well, and have forced Eshelman to catch that ball outside of her preferred spot in the paint. And now Cocalico's created an opportunity to close the gap on Solanco. Izzy Mack with the ball. She finds Kirsten Shipton. Uses a pivot to create some space and drives it up and good for two. Nice play there by Shipton. Give her 4 on the evening. Paige Phillips has the ball for Solanco. Let's see what they look to do here. Now Yoder, the top of the key. Phillips outside to Dumbach. Dumbach drives. Her layup goes off the backboard, but rebounded by Yoder, who's fouled by 10. Shipton, that's going to be her second foul. Foul on number 10 from Cocalico, her second, team 6th. Shipton will have to be careful here for the rest of the second quarter. She won't want to pick up her third foul. Yoder's first shot attempt is up and good. Thank you. And second attempt is good as well. Give Yoder 2 points. That's 5 now for her on the evening. Into the game for Solanco, number 3, Angela Silk. Dumbach with the three-pointer just off the front of the rim. She has had a hot hand this evening. That ball is rebounded by Cocalico. And we're going to have a foul here. That foul is on number 21 for Solanco, Samantha Jackson. It's her first foul, team's 4th. Mack drives, finds Souter. The ball is knocked away by Phillips, ends up being a kick ball. Possession goes to Solanco. There's a minute to go here in the second. Dumbach will inbounds the ball for Solanco. Paige Phillips will bring it up. Scores 21-13 in favor of Solanco. Dumbach loses the ball in the lane. A turnover is taken by Izzy Mack. And Shipton now has possession for the Eagles. Shipton to Mack. Mack to Souter. Souter back to Henry. He's given some good minutes off the bench tonight for the Lady Eagles. Shipton's shot, or pass attempt, is high and goes over the head of her teammate and out of bounds, giving the ball back to Solanco with just above 30 seconds to go in the first half. We thank you for joining us tonight on this version of the YouTube live stream of women's basketball, Lancaster Lebanon League women's basketball. Yoder to Phillips. Phillips drives and kicks it out to Samantha Jackson, whose shot is up and good. That's 2 points for Jackson, her first 2 of the evening. And that last second shot by Mack is off. It's halftime. The score is 23-13 in favor of Solanco. We'll have a 10-minute intermission, and we'll be back for second half action from Quarryville. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you in the second half. in Quarryville. At the half, Solanco holds a 23-13 10-point lead over Cocalico. Top scorers for each team in the first half. For Solanco, Paige Phillips led all scorers for the game with 7 points, followed by Jenna Dumbach, who had 6. Lainey Yoder had 5. Samantha Jackson, 2. Nikki Trout, 2. And Eileen Rapant with 1. For Cocalico High School, Nalea Souter led her team in scoring with 5 points, and Erin Henry and Kirsten Shipton both chipped in 4. Looking forward to a spirited second half contest here in Solanco. If you missed our halftime festivities here, we had a student knock down a half-court shot on his very first attempt this evening. Something you don't often see. And it looks like Solanco will get the ball to start the second half. Number 11, Elena Yoder, will inbound the ball for the Golden Mules. Yoder with 5 points on the evening. And Jenna Dumbach will handle the guard duties here to begin the second half. Phillips at the top of the key looking for a quick 3. She started the game with 1, but just off on that one to start the half. Irvine following Phillips. The ball goes out of bounds by Cocalico. Solanco will maintain possession. Into the game for Solanco, number 1, Nikki Trout. Dumbach's layup attempt is up and good for 2. First points of the second half coming from the same team that scored the first points of the first half. Trout almost gets that steal. Shipton with the ball. She passes to Souter. Souter with the jump stop, finds Richwine. Mack with the drive, back out to Richwine. And Mack's shots off the back of the rim, rebounded by Dumbach for Solanco. Trout to Irvine. Irvine finds Dumbach. Nice screen set there by Irvine after the pass. Shots just off. Irvine with the hustle. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be the Calico's ball. Foul number 30, Emma Irvine. Her first, team's first. Not much in the way of foul troubles here to begin the second half. Kirsten Shipton for Cocalico is the only player on the floor with 2 fouls. That jump ball is going to keep possession in favor of Cocalico. Good aggressive hands there by Dumbach. Long pass to Sensenig. Rich Wine. Now down to Mack. Mack shot attempt from the corner, up and good. She has been putting them up when she's had her opportunities tonight. Those are her first 3 points of the evening. Trout now with the ball, almost taken away there by Richwine. That passes out to Irvine, shots just off, but rebounded by Rapant of Solanco. Now Dumbach with the drive. Her layup attempt's too strong off the front rim. Rebounded by Sensenig. Sensenig pivoting in the lane and is going to be fouled. Foul number 33, Island Rapant. Her first, team second. Solanco now has 2 fouls here in this half, early in this half. And we're gonna have another foul here on Solanco. Ball's gonna stay. Fouls on number 12 from Solanco, Paige Phillip, her second, team's third. Jade Eshelman into the game for Solanco. So a third foul there picked up by Solanco, and Mack now with the ball. Solanco being aggressive there. Aaron Henry with a mistake for Cocalico, and the travel turned the ball back over to Solanco. She's played very well this evening off the bench for the Lady Eagles. Now Phillips has the ball for Solanco. Phillips to Trout. Trout finding Eshelman down low. Layup attempt is off, but Rapant fights for the rebound. Stepped on the line as she did so. Cocalico with possession. And we're gonna have a timeout here taken by Cocalico. 30-second timeout taken by the Eagles. It's Cocalico's first timeout of the second half. Down 9 points here. With Solanco in some early foul trouble, Cocalico's going to look for an opportunity here to close this gap. And with the timeout, Cocalico will inbound the ball here at half court. Souter finds Shipton. Shipton over to Mack. And Mack back to Souter. Solanco giving space to some on the outside and less space to others. That shot is good by Henry. Her 5th and 6th points of the evening. Phillips to Trout. And Trout tries to go down low to Eshelman. I'll tell you, Cocalico has been all over that play this evening. We're gonna have a blocking foul here on Solanco, number 33, Island Rapant. Foul on number 33, Island Rapant, her second, team's 4th. That will actually be in the act of shooting, so Sensenig will go to the line here for the Eagles. First shot up, and good. Junior forward with her first points of the evening. That second shot's off the back of the rim, rebounded by Eshelman. Eshelman finds Dumbach, and Solanco's in business. Cocalico's effectively closing the gap that Solanco had built in the first half. Really doing a good job forcing Solanco into turnovers off their screen game. They've been all over Eshelman in the post. Now Rapant has the ball. She's looking for work here. She finds Trout. Trout dribbles out of trouble and is able to find Dumbach. Solanco's going to reset. Dumbach's going to drive and find Eshelman on the outside, who thinks about a shot, but instead drives and passes it out to Trout, whose shot is off. Phillips tries to knock it off an Eagles player, but is unable to do so. Cocalico playing with some pomp, trying to claw their way back into this game. Souter with the ball at the top of the key. She finds Sensnig, who's going to launch a three off the side of the rim, rebounded by Eshelman. 25-19, we're about 3 minutes to go here in the third period. You're watching on YouTube, live stream Solanco Lady Basketball. Phillips finds Dumbach down low. Eshelman drives. They're going to call her for the offensive foul. That's going to be her second. Foul number 34, Jade Eshelman, her second, team's fifth. Solanco now with 5 fouls in the first half to Cocalico's none. Foul number 1 from Solanco, Nikki Trout. Her second, team 6th. Shot by Meck is off, rebounded by Rapant. Rapant finds Phillips. More fouls than points here this half by Solanco, never a good sign. Looking for points on this possession. Eshelman's layup attempt is up and over the basket, and a traveling violation there on Cocalico's Izzy Mack. It's going to be a timeout taken by Solanco's coach, Chad McDowell. Full timeout taken by Solanco. That'll be their first timeout. Look to solve the foul problem here that we found ourselves in this half. 6 fouls to begin this period. Only 2 points. Rough start to the second half for the Lady Mules. See if they can figure out a way to get themselves out of it during this timeout. Solanco to inbounds here. It'll be Trout. And Trout finds Phillip off the screen, who launches the three. He's just off. Rebound by Cocalico, and Solanco will set up the defense as Shipton brings the ball up for the Eagles. Looks like we're back in a 2-3 here. Richwine with the ball. She finds Henry. Henry out to Shipton. Shipton to Sensnig, and she goes over to Richwine. Trout nearly with the steal there for Solanco. Eshelman with the rebound. She finds Dumbach, who will bring the ball up for Solanco, looking for some points here this half. That's it. Dumbach's three-point attempt is up and good. Give her all 5 points for the Golden Mules this half. Ball is tipped away there by Paige Phillips. Looked like she got shoved, but no call by the officials there. Into the game for Solanco, number 21, Samantha Jackson. Good drive there by Souter, but the shot attempt's off, and it's rebounded by Jackson. And we're under a minute to go here in the third period, 28-19. Not much in way of scoring this period for either team, but Cocalico definitely had the better of Solanco in that period. Trout down low to Eshelman, who is fouled by Sensenig. That's her second foul. It's going to be the team's first. I'm sorry, that foul was actually on Tegan Som for Cocalico. Tegan gets a block there. Freshman forward. Aaron Henry down low. Up and under's off, and that'll be the end of a low-scoring period there for both squads. End of the third, 28-19 in favor of Solanco. Solanco with 5 points in the third quarter, while Cocalico had 6. So I guess we had a lot of defensive action in that quarter. We'll look for some offense here to begin the fourth. Phillips to Dumbach to start the fourth quarter. The pass from Dumbach to Eshelman's low, rolls out of bounds. I think Cocalico will have the ball. This will be Souter passing in for the Eagles. Souter to Shipton. And now Rich Wine, Solanco's or Cocalico's sole senior on the floor this evening. Shot by Shipton's long, rebounded by Eshelman. And that pass is stolen. Actually knocked away by Souter and then recovered by Shipton. Shipton drives and finds Sensenig down low. Her shot's blocked by Eshelman, and Dumbach gets the ball back for Solanco. Phillips drives. The ball goes off her leg, out of bounds. It'll be possession to Cocalico. Jade Eshelman does a good job of redirecting that shot and then pulling the rebound down. Phillips to Eshelman to Yoder. Yoder drives by her defender. Her shot's blocked. She recovers it off a steal and then is fouled going to the rim. Beautiful series there by Yoder, the senior. Foul number 4 from Cocalico, her second, team's second. Yoder's going to be at the line here with an opportunity for 2 points. That first shot is good. Into the game for Solanco, number 3, Angela Silk. Second shot off the front of the rim. Jump ball. Possession goes to Cocalico. So Solanco's lead back up into double digits after the strong start here to the fourth quarter. Eshelman's great defense redirects the shot again. That shot then is rebounded by Silk, who just came into the game. Now Yoder finds Jackson. Jackson to Phillips. Good ball pressure there by Cocalico, but Phillips recovers. Into Silk. Silk shots no good, but she's fouled on the way up. She'll be going to the line for 2. Foul number 15 for Cocalico, her first, team's third. Silk knocks down her first opportunity at the free throw line. Number 1, Nikki Trout into the game for Solanco. Silk second shot, good. Back into the 2-3 here for Solanco. Forcing a lot of outside shots this evening. They just have not been dropping for Cocalico. When they have had opportunity to get the ball down low this half, Eshelman's done a great job of redirecting shots and pulling down rebounds for the Golden Mules. There's a loose ball turnover. Samantha Jackson recovers for Solanco and finds Paige Phillips. We're at about 4 minutes to go here in the fourth. 31-19 in favor of Solanco. Silk to Trout. Back to Phillips. There's a screen and roll by Eshelman. One that finally works for Solanco tonight. They've been trying that all evening without much success, but finally here in the fourth, Eshelman's able to grab that pass off the screen and put down 2 points for the Golden Mules. We're going to have mass substitutions here for Solanco. I'm not even going to try to name all these numbers, but just to say for the first time this evening, number 45 Lily Orbshat will be into the game for Solanco. Entering the game for the first time this evening for Solanco, number 45, Lily Orbshat. Senior forward in the game now for Solanco, number 45, actually an exchange student from Germany, playing in her first season of women's basketball here at Solanco. Getting her first minutes of action here in the fourth period. Pass to Rapant, she finds Yoder. Yoder finds Orbshat, her shot is up, she's fouled. Going up with the shot, and she'll have an opportunity now at the line. Foul number 13 for Cocalico, her first, team's fourth. So Lily Orbshat will have an opportunity here for 2 points. Her first shot off the back rim. I know that everyone in this auditorium is holding their breath, hoping that she can score one of these two free throws. Exchange student from Germany. Second shot just off. And now we're back on defense, 33-19 in favor of Solanco with about 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go here. Solanco back into 2-3. Izzy Mack's shot up and good. She leads her team this half with 6 points after being held scoreless in the first half. Shooting the ball strongly here. A full timeout taken by Cocalico. 22-33 in favor of the home team, Solanco. Thanks for joining us tonight on our YouTube live stream. We're streaming all home athletic events this year, live on YouTube. If you joined us in the fall, you saw football. You've seen men's basketball, women's basketball, and wrestling as well this season. I'm sure there'll be plenty more action to come as the school year continues. And so Irvine, Orbshat, Yoder, Dumbach, and Rapant on the floor for Solanco. 5 on the floor, 5 seniors. All playing in what could be their final home game, depending on playoff seedings and pairings and all those other things. But their final regular season home game nonetheless. Yoder to Rapant. Good defense there by Shipton, almost forcing the turnover. Rapant drives. I believe she's going to be called for a travel. Yes. Lifted that second foot up just a little bit off the floor. Probably could have just slid a piece of paper under it, but sharp-eyed officials saw it. And a turnover. Yoder with the steal. Active hands by Solanco's zone defense this evening. Really doing a great job holding Cocalico into the 20s here in scoring. It's a good screen set by Orbshat there, giving Dumbach space, and she finds Irvine at the top of the key. Irvine back out to Orbshat. She finds Irvine. Island Rapant cutting down low, turning and shooting, but that shot's off. Rebounded by Cocalico, but Elena Yoder again with great defensive action. Boy, she's forced a lot of turnovers this evening. Really done a good job. Into the game for Solanco, number 21, Samantha Jackson, and number 34, Jade Eshelman. .1 minute to go here, a little over a minute to go. Korbchat finds Eshelman. Her layup attempt is just a little strong. And that shot attempt was blocked. And the ensuing shots off and rebounded by Eshelman. Looks like she's fouled there by number 10. It's going to be her third foul. Shipton's third foul this evening. Only going to be the team's sixth. Foul number 10 for Cocalico, her third, team's fifth. Angela Silk into the game for Solanco. And Paige Phillips into the game for Solanco. And Nikki Trout into the game for Solanco. And now coach has removed all 5 of his seniors from the floor. Number 21, Tegan Som, checks into the game for Cocalico. And so all underclassmen now in the game for Solanco. And Trout dribbles that ball off the knee of Mack, so Solanco will keep possession. We're under a minute to go. Solanco leads by 11. It was a high-scoring first half and a low-scoring second half here in Quarryville this evening. Phillips with a chance for 3, but just off. Rebounded by the freshman, Som. Cocalico has a few freshmen on the floor this evening playing some good ball. Som and Henry both performing well this evening. That layup attempt off. Som's rebound attempt off, but then gets her own rebound again, and she's up and good on her second attempt. Trout back to Phillips, 30 seconds to go, 24-33. Solanco looking to hold on here, close out this contest in Quarryville. Going to be a moving screen. A foul called on number 1 from Solanco. Now, interesting here because Solanco's in the penalty, and so I believe Cocalico, no, because it happened in the half court, they won't be shooting. Shipton drives, her shot is up and off. Eshelman with the rebound. We're under 5 seconds to go. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for the evening. Final score is 33, Solanco 24, Cocalico. Thank you for joining us on this version of Solanco Lady Mules basketball from Quarryville, Pennsylvania. We look forward to joining you again at our next home contest. Have a great evening. See you next time.